Welcome back to Mrs. English Learning. I'm Brianna, and I'm joined by Reza. Today, we are tackling a topic that is absolutely essential for daily life, but one that can be surprisingly tricky when you're learning a new language: grocery shopping.
That's right, Brianna. It's one thing to know the word for apple or milk, but it's another thing to navigate a massive supermarket, understand the aisles, and talk about quantities.
Exactly. And before we get into the details of our shopping list, we have a quick favor to ask. If you are enjoying these episodes and they're helping you feel more confident in your English, please give us a follow or subscribe. It helps our podcast stay visible and allows us to keep creating these deep dive scripts for you.
It really does make a difference. Every sub counts. Now, in our short script, I mentioned we were running low on milk and eggs. This is a very common phrasal verb. Let's hear the expanded version of Brianna and Reza trying to organize their kitchen before the big weekly shop.
Sound effect. The sound of a refrigerator door opening and closing, followed by the clicking of a pin.
Reza, I'm about to head out to the store. Do we have a list, or are we just going to wing it like last time?
Definitely not winging it. Last time we ended up with 3 cartons of eggs and no bread. Let me check the pantry while you look in the fridge.
Okay, let's see. We are definitely running low on milk. There's only a tiny bit left in the jug, and we're out of butter completely.
Got it. Milk and butter are on the list. How are we doing for staples? Do we have enough rice and flour?
We have plenty of rice, but we're nearly short on flour. Better add a bag of all-purpose flour just in case. Oh, and don't forget produce. We need some fresh vegetables for the week.
Right. Let's get some spinach, a bag of onions, and maybe some of those vine-ripened tomatoes. They looked great last time.
Good call. What about the essentials? Toilet paper, dish soap, laundry detergent?
We're okay on soap, but we're down to our last roll of paper towels. Add that to the list too.
Noted. Oh, I almost forgot. Is there anything special you want for dinner? I was thinking of making a big batch of chili.
That sounds perfect for the cold weather. In that case, we'll need ground beef and a couple of cans of kidney beans. Make sure to check the expiration dates on the cans.
I always do. Okay, the list is looking pretty long. I'd better get going before the after-work rush hits the supermarket.
Good luck. Don't forget the reusable bags. They're in the trunk of the car.
All right, let's look at the language of the kitchen. Reza, I asked if we were going to wing it. What does that mean?
To wing it means to do something without any preparation or plan. If you go grocery shopping without a list, you are winging it. It's an idiom that comes from the theater, where an actor might have to perform without knowing their lines perfectly.
And I used two very similar but different phrases: running low on and out of.
This is a key distinction. If you are running low on milk, you still have some, but you will finish it very soon. If you are out of milk, the container is empty. There is 0 left.
I also mentioned staples.
Note the pronunciation here. As a verb, it's produce, but as a noun in a grocery store, it's produce. This refers to fresh fruits and vegetables. You'll usually see a big sign over that section that says fresh produce.
I mentioned we were down to our last roll of paper towels. This is a very common way to express that you are almost out of something. I'm down to my last $5, or we're down to our last gallon of gas.
And we talked about expiration dates or expiration dates. This is the date printed on the food that tells you when it is no longer safe or fresh to eat. It's always a good idea to check these, especially for milk and meat.
And finally, I mentioned the after-work rush. This is the busy time between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. when everyone finishes their jobs and goes to the store at the same time. The lines, or queues, are very long during the rush.
To avoid the rush, you might go early doors early in the morning or late at night.
One more tip for our listeners. When you are at the checkout, the cashier might ask, paper or plastic, referring to the bags. But as Reza mentioned, it's better to bring your own reusable bags.
It's better for the environment and often saves you a bit of money. Well, Brianna, I think that list is solid. I'm looking forward to that chili.
Me too. But before I go, one last reminder. If you found this shopping trip useful, please follow or subscribe to Mrs. English Learning. It helps us stay on the shelves of the podcast world.
Nice one, Brianna. See you in the next episode where we'll be hunting for something that's gone missing.
See you then.